Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about persisting in the face of rejection. You know, if you do magic for a hobby, you may not have to deal with this. But if you're a part-time pro or a full-time pro, you're going to have to deal with this. As a matter of fact, in your journey through life, whether you're doing magic or you're doing something else, you're going to deal with rejection. Rejection is a part of the human experience. I don't care, you might be a salesman, you might not be a salesman. You might be an engineer, you might be a doctor, you might be a lawyer. I don't care what your profession is. If you are in the world today, you are dealing with rejection. So how do you deal with that? How do you keep going when people are saying no? How do you keep going when you are rejected? And here's a similar question. How do you keep going when your colleagues appear to be doing so much better than you? That's another question. That's not rejection, but it's similar. It's similar because it feels like you're not doing enough, you're not getting enough, you're not good enough. All those emotions come into play just as they do when someone rejects you. Listen, I make calls every single day. I send out letters, I send out emails, I make telephone calls. I had somebody once, I sent them a letter inquiring about having me perform there. They wrote me a letter back, a handwritten note that said, "No thank you." I thought to myself, now, why would you take all the time and effort to write a letter, put it on letterhead, seal it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and send it to me just to reject me? It just seemed a bit odd to me. I've had people hang up the phone on me. I'm not rude. I'm not that kind of a salesperson. I don't. If someone says I don't want to talk to you, that's fine. I'm not the way. But I've had people scream at me. I've had all kinds of things go on. So what do? Number one, you believe. You believe. You believe that you have a voice, and you have a people, and you have an audience. You believe that you're worthy of success, that you deserve success, and that you will find success. You realize that there is a place for you. It may not be someone else's place. It may not be the place that you dreamed of or the place that you want, at least not right away. But there is a place for you. There is a place for your magic. There is a place for your gifts in this world. You were called, you were put here for a purpose. God engineered you for a purpose. And there will be those who will reject that purpose and that mission. But there will be those that will need it and receive it and appreciate you for providing it. Those that reject you are not your people. At least not right now. There is wisdom in God. There is wisdom in the universe. God has intended you for a particular audience. And when you find that audience and you perform for that audience, they are going to love you. Number one, believe. Number two, forgive. Forgive. Don't carry it around. Let it go. There's an old saying, and I love it. Acid only burns the container that holds it. Let me tell you something. Forgiveness is not for the person who rejected you. Forgiveness is for you. Forgive them. Don't become angry. Don't become bitter. It will slow you down. You don't need the weight. Let it go. Move on. Number two, forgive. Number three, enjoy the journey. Let me tell you what I mean by this. If you are having fun, if you're enjoying what you're doing, if you're excited about it, no matter how much rejection that comes, you're having a great time. Revel in the joy of what you're doing. If you're having fun, if you're enjoying life, the sting of rejection is greatly diminished, is what I'm trying to say. Number four, take action. Take action. Here's what rejection can do. It can pull the rug out from under you. And you stop your forward momentum, and you just go, I want to sit back and lick my wounds for a while. That's the worst thing you can do. Get up, brush yourself off, shake the dust off, and get back in the fight. As the rodeo says, get back on the horse, man. The horse is going to throw you. Get back on the horse and ride that bugger. Ride him until he breaks. That's what you got to do. Take action. Do not ruminate. Instead, take action. Move on to the next opportunity. Move on to the next call. That person rejected you. The next person's going to love you. Move on. 5. Number 5. Keep your vision in front of you. Have a specific goal. Have a specific idea in mind for where you want your career to go. What you want to accomplish. Believe in the day when those who rejected you now will pay top dollar for you then. Believe in the day when the people that look down their nose at you and scoff at you and laugh at you will turn around and say, you know what? Would you please come here and work for me? And I'll pay your fee. That day's coming. I promise you, that day is coming. Believe in your dream. Believe in your vision. Finally, don't compare yourself with other people. Don't do it. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to go on Facebook, and all your magic buddies are going to be bragging about how many shows they're doing. I'm doing 50 shows this month. I'm doing 50 shows this month. And you're only doing 10. Or you're only doing 5. What are you getting paid? See, that's another thing. Don't compare yourself with other people. Man, you've got your own game. You've got your own calling. You've got your own mission. You've got your own thing, man. Don't compare yourself to other people. Those who compare themselves with themselves are not wise. Do not compare. Finally, let me close with this quote from Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam. I think that's how you pronounce his name. K-A-L-A-M. Abdul. A big shot is a little shot who keeps on shooting, so keep trying. Let me share that with you again. A big shot is a little shot who keeps on shooting, so keep trying. Don't give up. How do you deal with rejection? Don't give up. Don't give it ground. Don't buy into the emotions. Keep yourself positive. Keep yourself focused. Keep on working, and you will succeed. Folks, thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe if you've not done so already. Please comment down below. I love your comments. Have a great day.